Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the Master 11 Hub. If you don't know me, my name is King. I am a Life Path 11. I am an Expression 11, and my name King vibrates to 11. This week I want to talk to y'all about knowing when it's time to leave. Knowing when it's time to leave something. As an 11, we have the ability to see things. We have great pattern recognition skills. We can just pick up on a lot of things. We get messages, we get downloads, we get dreams. We just get all sorts of information incoming. And that oftentimes will paint a picture for a scenario. And usually it's letting you know what's going to happen before it happens. And so because of that, you can see, the disconnects. You can see the endings to certain things. And sometimes way before it actually does end, but you can see it. So, yeah, because of that, you oftentimes know when things are coming to an end. And it's important for you to listen to those signs. If you are a 2911, this especially applies to you because you have that 9 energy, and that 9 energy is going to require completion. So yeah, that 9 energy is going to be very strong for you, and you need to make sure that you are properly ending things, and you're able to end things often, right? And of course, it's not just ending things for the sake of ending things. This is following, the patterns that you recognize, and, playing things out to the full extent of things as they're supposed to be. And when you do that, you transmute in such a way that you allow yourself to be rewarded. There is a great reward that comes with 9 energy letting go, right? Following that path at the ending. But 11s, of course, need to know when to properly end things, because that's when we as a whole will transmute, or we will have that awakening. We will have that awakening because of letting things cycle through. So, like I said, this is something that you will most likely already know. The things have been popping up, the pieces have been there, the breadcrumbs have been laid, but it's a matter of doing the thing or not doing the thing to allow things to come full circle. And so, yeah, you got to know when to let go. And like I said, when you do, there is a great reward that comes along with that, being an 11 already. But then obviously with a 29, 11, and 9 energy, adds another award on top of that, or reward for doing your due diligence. So yeah, man. And the other thing, endings aren't always bad. Endings propel things forward. Endings make way for beginnings. When you think about it, the fact that you had to live past lives before, right? Those past lives ended so you can live the next one. We're in the one now. So you're reaping the benefits of your past lives because of this new life that you're presently living. And so, yeah, I think it's just important to, appreciate the full process, appreciate all of those things that are, appreciate all those things that are meant for us to experience, because there is something that comes from just experiencing things. There's something that comes from it aside from just hearing about it, or maybe even like going into deep thought about it, because I know there is a way to, I know I do this myself, where I can experience certain things just by thinking about it. It's very similar to me to actually, doing the thing. But yeah, physical, present experience of things a lot of times, it makes us it enriches us in such a way, it grows us in such a way, it adds to us in such a way. So yeah, appreciate the process, man. And then just, of course, like I said, I've said this in other videos, but we go through phases. We go through our phases, and there comes a point too after all of that where you integrate, and you really sit with, what it is that has transpired and who you have become now. Because every time that you have a spiritual awakening, you become a new person. We have spiritual awakenings quite often, actually. Um, it's a part of why we're able to move. Sometimes it seems very quickly. It's because of that. We have so many experiences. We have so much to build off of. We making such a launch pad for ourselves to the next thing. We just go. But yeah, man. Things can get complicated out here, and I think that's why it's important to have these kind of conversations, or for me to bring this type of stuff up for us to think about it, and to just be like, man, make us really come full circle and feel like we are aligning ourselves with the work that needs to be done, for this lifetime. Because I always talk about how important that is to me, that I leave here empty, and pour out everything that I came to pour out in this lifetime. That's like my number one goal. That's like my purpose. That's my legacy. That's the driving force behind everything that I do. So yeah, man, I love my 11s, man. I'm happy to be an 11. I'm happy to interact with 11s, and to create a safe space for 11s. Like, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everybody, for all the subscribers. Thank you to all the people who just been watching and maybe haven't commented yet. I appreciate you. But if you ever want to leave a comment, leave me a comment down below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what you've been thinking, how you've been enjoying the videos, and just how the vibe's been. Have you noticed the growth on the channel so far? Make sure I check out the Master 11 Hub TikTok. Definitely been going up on there. Just the energy is there. It's crazy. I know a lot of times people go back and forth between the YouTube and the TikTok. They'll be on, hey, I came from YouTube, or hey, I came from TikTok, whatever. So, that was kind of cool. But I'll have the links below, of course. And yeah, man, I'll see y'all next week.